The first thing the woman did after being reborn was to marry the bad man's adoptive father, become his stepmom, then go back to her mother's home and make a scene to take back the dowry her mother left. In her previous life, the bad man and the stepsister worked together. They killed her son, and they killed her uncle too. She was so angry she wanted to die with them, but the bad man pushed her against the wall. When she opened her eyes again, she found she had returned 30 years earlier, on the day the bad man planned for her to fall into the water, to force her to marry him. Since she got another chance, the woman decided to take her revenge properly. She first played along with the man. The next second the rescue team arrived at the scene. The man was so scared he pushed her away. She immediately started crying, saying her innocence was gone and no one would marry her. The people watching heard this, and all demanded the man take responsibility. The man had no choice and agreed to marry her. The team quickly caught the culprit. It turned out to be the stepsister's husband from the previous life. The woman got a fever after falling into the water and fainted. The man quickly carried her back to get married as soon as possible. The woman even used her beauty to seduce him. The man was afraid she would regret it, saying if she liked someone else she could divorce anytime. But he did not know that in this life she planned to stay with him. They successfully got their marriage certificate. She smiled and said she really looked forward to the bad man's reaction. When he learned the news, the man went home first. She turned and went to her mother's home to ask for the dowry. Her family did not want to give it, but thinking they could gain the bad man's wealth later, they unwillingly handed it over. The next day the bad man brought the stepsister to visit. The woman stood upstairs watching. The man knew she wanted to take revenge herself, so he pretended to agree to the marriage between the bad man and the stepsister. On the wedding day, the woman arrived wearing a bright red gown. The bad man saw her and immediately told people to throw her out. At the critical moment the man arrived, and he brought a group of thugs. The thugs saw the stepsister and called her his wife. The others thought he was talking about the woman. To prove it, the thug took out a bra. The stepsister said it belonged to the woman, but the next second, the woman saw the stepsister's name on the bra. It turned out she had taken it from the stepsister's room. The bad man cancelled the wedding on the spot, turned around and knelt before the woman proposing to her. But the woman said she was already married, and that she was now his stepmom.